somebody specifically needs to hear this. The love that you are seeking is seeking you at this time. You might be in an energy where you've been feeling defeated or disappointed or unsure. Maybe you've been having to really extend additional energy into being optimistic, like staying optimistic about love and feeling confident that the person that is out there for you, that is your sacred mirror, exists. I can totally relate to that. Like, I totally have been in that space, and I can understand exactly what that feels like. And being mindful of your energy and your essence, right? And really actually just taking time, even if you have, I get that you are someone that you see the beauty in everything. You're not someone that just is frivolous with how you spend your energy. Your person knows this. You do have someone coming in. There's someone that is willing to be so patient and so specific to what you need in this lifetime specifically, that really understands you in such a way and such depths that it makes you become even more of yourself, okay? There is a person out there for you that can match your truest essence, I promise. And something that Spirit has also revealed to me recently, and like my higher self as well, is that there really is such beauty in fully loving yourself for all that you are, right? Because it makes the relationships you have with those around you that much more special, that much more meaningful. Because if you fully know yourself, there's less of a likelihood that you're going to project unconsciously wounds that you have yet to resolve within yourself onto that relationship, and have those projections kind of undermine this foundation that you're trying to build, right? That's why taking an act of voluntary solitude and celibacy is what I heard. Like fully just devoting your energy to yourself and you alone at this time. That is what is going to be so magnetic and pivotal to bringing in this love. They're literally here. They're literally with you. They're with you to the capacity that they can be while you continue to unfold the rest of this story in self-love and healing, right? I get for a lot of you, you're still in this process where you are figuring out who you are. You're still working through some wounds of lack and feeling worthy, and almost like having the awareness or like the assuredness that you are a conscious creator. But you've always felt it. You've always felt different in a lot of regards. Like you love deeply. You're a seer. You see people. You feel people's energy. You connect to their essence, right? Love for you is not something that is self-serving, is what I'm getting. Like for a lot of you, you don't seek to gain out of love. You seek to know. You seek to understand. And you seek to see. But the thing is that you've always done that for other people. And you so desperately want that for yourself. And I can feel that. And I know how that feels. You might be going through a phase where you feel really lonely right now. You feel like life might feel uncharacteristically challenging. There might be circumstances that are what feels like testing your patience right now, or testing your almost like evolution, like where you've gotten up to this point. Those circumstances aren't for naught. That's what I heard. There is a sacred relevance to these experiences that you've been having. I'm seeing right now like a labyrinth almost. It's like a sacred path where every step that you have taken forward, really every step that you've taken, every decision that you've made, it has actually been pushing you forward. It has illuminated a path in front of you. It's like each time you take a step, the next step becomes illuminated until you reach a place where you can look back and recognize how much of yourself was actually uplifting you in your own path, in this journey that you've had, this journey of self. I also feel like you guys can feel that I wanted to say power. Yeah, your power is activating at this time. You are becoming more of yourself than you ever have been. You can literally feel an energy alchemizing inside of you at this time. There's such a divine level of trust and love that you have. So much so for like the universe and everything around you, that you've also been able to cultivate it within you. And it could be vice versa. It could be that you've spent so much time really leaning into yourself, figuring out who your truest self is in that essence. And now this knowledge and understanding, this depth of understanding, is sprouting out in front of you in your environment. So it could be that too. I know this is supposed to be like a counterpart love message, but I really just get the sense that this is where the collective is in this energy right now. You aren't willing to give up on it. You're not going to give up on it. You're kind of like impatiently waiting for it. Not like too impatiently, but you're ready. Like you feel ready. And that's beautiful. Like but it's also because you're such a loving person, right? Like you want these experiences to be reflected and curated specifically in another person that you can call your lover, your partner, maybe your spouse, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm really speaking to a big lover girl, lover boy, lover person energy, right? You have such a big heart. Like, it's so beautiful. Aww. Whoever I'm talking to, like, you, again, you give like the benefit of the doubt. I do feel like that in the past had been not a weakness, but a blind spot for you. You gave too much of yourself because you wanted to extend your goodness to other people. Even if it wasn't their goodness, you were actually seeing your goodness being mirrored back in other people. And this next partnership is not going to be like that. They're going to have their own level of sovereignty and their own level of self-mastery, self-understanding, and self-love, that you guys are actually just going to reflect yourselves and each other. Like in that relationship, it's going to be confirmation. It's going to be reciprocal. It's going to be a reciprocal relationship, okay? This experience is going to change you. It's almost like a well, right? It's like your self-love journey. You're beginning to reach the depths of the well, like the absolute depth of that well. And as you do that, you're going to uncover it's almost like I'm seeing there's like a trap door or something at the bottom where it's like you thought that you had reached what's the word I'm trying, like the depth, the absolute, right? And it just keeps going because love is a universal energy and love is everything. So you're actually going to begin to experience love in a new way because you have taken the time to really focus in on yourself. This person wants to see that you accomplish everything that you have always known that you were meant to do at your core. Like, I'm talking like if there have been childhood dreams that you just pushed away, or maybe some of you were naturally creative when you were younger. You were writing songs, you were dabbling in poetry, you were script writing, like you were, you know, like painting, like you had, or you were sketching. Like I'm getting like you had such a open, almost like sacral chakra, like your creative energy was just bursting with potentiality. And this person that is going to be entering your life as your counterpart, they are meant to nurture that and foster that within you in a way that you are going to feel that this person genuinely sees you and wants the best for you, sometimes sees you beyond where you can actually meet yourself. And I feel like that is like the ultimate example of unconditional love and regard. And you're not going to have to worry about this person getting exhausted with your magnitude of your essence. You're not going to be too much for this person. They are going to love, I saw 1111 as I said that, they are going to love the entirety of who you are. And they're also going to, it's like a soul recognition, like they are going to be able to acknowledge and perceive intuitively that you have gone through this journey of, it's like a full cycle of being a lover, like, and connecting to love and wanting to love everybody and seeing the good in everything, and then having to go back and pour that into yourself because your ideas or your desires were not being fulfilled back to you or reflected back to you. They're going to intuit all of that, and they're going to know that where you are today, it actually was so much deeper of a process than anybody realizes, and maybe even you realize. They're going to love you for this. And they've also gone through a very similar experience in their life. They are also an alchemist. They are also a master manifester, like you are. This person I'm getting, this counterpart, like they also have big aspirations for what the new earth looks like, how they want to inspire and affect. And you guys are going to be collaborating. You're not going to have to do this journey by yourself, but in a way, this relationship isn't fostering, it's not fostering codependence at all. It's actually fostering this beautiful sense of self-sovereignty that you guys can unite together on. They're going to love the hell out of you. They are. They're going to love back all the parts of you that you felt you had to push away for good. And they're going to illuminate those, and they're going to water them, and they're going to fucking blossom. Oh, man, you deserve this so much. Yeah. You were never too broken to be loved. You were never too much. You just needed to figure out the entirety of who you are. And once you did that, that unlocked this key that's bringing in your divine counterpart. Ooh, this is a soulmate for sure. It could be twin flame as well. But this is going to be a very healed, divine connection. This is where you're meant to be led, okay? So just keep focusing on loving yourself, practicing your affirmations of self. Do that mirror work if you haven't been doing it. And yeah, remember that what you're seeking is seeking you, and it wants you, and it's coming in soon. Like I heard give it 6 months to a year. Don't lose hope. Don't lose that hope that it's still coming in, because it is. Okay? I know you feel it, because I feel it too. Okay. I love you, my beautiful, beautiful soul. I'm so excited for this energy, and this is exactly what you deserve, because you've done it. You've worked on it, and you're ready to hold it and embrace it, and it not be too triggering, too activating. it's going to activate you in all the right ways. Confirmation. Okay, well, until next time, I hope that you have a beautiful week, and I hope that you love on yourself, take care of yourself, and I think that's it. Oh, if you want to book a personal reading with me, link will be in the description, okay? All right, love you so much. Talk to you very soon.